Coming up on News Watching.
Hurricane season may not yet be over for the eastern United States.
A Pennsylvania fugitive is on the run for the 7th straight day.
And with the NFL season set to begin tonight, one team got some much-needed good news from a veteran player.
All that and more on News Watching tonight.
Hurricane Lee was officially designated as a hurricane on Wednesday. The National Hurricane Center has released a statement which says that Lee is forecast to become an extremely dangerous major storm by Friday, just before the storm system is expected to hit Puerto Rico and surrounding land this coming weekend. The storm is not forecast to hit the mainland United States at this time, but its progress is being monitored.
Around 2,000 people have died and 10,000 are believed missing in Libya in severe flooding this weekend. Storm Daniel dumped so much rain on the country's northeast coast that 2 dams collapsed, sending water flowing into already inundated areas. The collapse of the dams, which occurred in the city of Derna, according to aid agencies, deepened the disaster after they unleashed water that swept through the city and carried entire neighborhoods into the sea. In Derna alone this morning, as many as 6,000 people are missing.
New video has shown the escape method of the convicted killer who broke out of a Pennsylvania prison 7 days ago. Danilo Cavalcante was awaiting transfer from the Chester County Prison to serve a life sentence for murdering his ex-girlfriend, when new video shows the escapee crab walking between a set of walls before pushing through several layers of razor wire. Cavalcante is still considered to be at large, and although there have been several credible sightings, authorities have released this information and video to hopefully find the fugitive sooner.
In local news, the city of Ithaca released its report for its plan to restructure the Ithaca Police Department earlier this month and followed that up with a town hall forum Tuesday where the public could voice concerns over the plan. The plan outlines the creation of a new unarmed police force of the Ithaca PD called the Division of Community Solutions, which will drive to better serve the community and de-escalate situations where no weapons will be in use. Some citizens provided concerns over the Division of Community Solutions not being a separate entity and worrying that the heavily criticized culture of the IPD will carry over to this new division. A former Ithaca mailman has pled guilty to stealing money orders while working for the United States Postal Service. Stephen Perrin admitted he stole 10 money orders totaling $2,480. The state attorney's office says Perrin admitted while working for the USPS in Ithaca, he stole the money orders by issuing them to himself and entering fraudulent justifications into the USPS accounting system. Perrin resigned from his position with the USPS after he was charged criminally in this case. As part of his plea agreement, Perrin agreed to pay full restitution of the $2,480 to the USPS. His sentencing will not be until late December.
Now looking to sports. With the NFL season set to kick off tonight, the San Francisco 49ers agreed to terms yesterday with defensive end Nick Bosa to keep him with the team for 5 more years to come. The contract is worth up to $170 million, with $122.5 million of it fully guaranteed. The 2023 Defensive Player of the Year was not present for training camp or preseason practices due to the contract dispute. But coach Kyle Shanahan did state in a media availability yesterday that he expects Bosa to be ready to go for the Niners season opener on Sunday in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. Major League Baseball has placed Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Julio Urias on administrative leave following his arrest for felony domestic violence. Urias was arrested on Sunday and released on bond early Monday morning. This was the pitcher's second arrest in the past 4 years for domestic violence, and the 2019 charge led to a 20-game suspension from MLB. Under administrative leave, Urias will be paid but cannot play. He is currently on a 1-year deal with the Dodgers that cannot be arbitrated further this offseason.
A volleyball match in Nebraska last week made women's sports history not on the court, but in the stands. In addition to their winning match against Omaha, the University of Nebraska Cornhuskers smashed the world record for attendance at a women's sporting event after the match hosted Memorial Stadium drew 92,004 fans. That broke the previous record of 90,185 set at the 1999 Women's World Cup final. The volleyball match was heavily promoted through social media in celebration of National Volleyball Day with the goal of setting the record and led to tickets selling out in less than 48 hours after they went on sale. Parker, 90,000 into a football stadium selling out in 48 hours. Huge accomplishment for women's sports.
Instead of beach balls bouncing around, maybe it should have been just big volleyballs for National Volleyball Day. Would have been a fun time.
It's a huge fun matchup and a lot to look forward to with the volleyball program.
Coming up next on News Watching.
Why people like myself are entering depressive states because there's nowhere in Ithaca to get a pumpkin spice latte.
And TikTok star Pete Johans has his account banned for nudity again.
Stay with us.